Hey, what's going on? Back at you again. Yours truly, none other than Brother Kedwin Yah. And the Yah is for Yahweh and His Christ, Yeshua. We got a great uh, thing going on today. Nice topic. The ultimate challenge of a lifetime. Yes, the ultimate challenge of a lifetime. Um, First question I want to ask is, do you have your spiritual glasses on? Because I sure got mine. So, what we got going today is it is May the 28th, 2023 AD, and we got an ultimate challenge going on today to where me and Yahweh, the Most High, we want to see if we can make it through just 24 hours of upholding the law, keeping them commandments. Um, Today I'm gonna go through all of those commandments. I'm gonna speak on everything and talk about why I think we need to do it. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Y'all know how I do it. I got to get the moment right with Yahweh. Come on with it. Let's do it. Yeah, let's get it right. Yahweh, 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 Yahweh. Uh-huh. Yahweh, 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 Yahweh. And His Christ. Yeshua, Yeshua, Yeshua. Uh-huh. Yahweh, 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 Yahweh. Yeshua, Yeshua, Yeshua. Yahweh, 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 Yahweh. And y'all know how I like to do it. We gonna calm it down so we can hear these words loud and clear. That's what we gonna do today. Yes, indeed. So, like I said, it's gonna be interesting today because we're talking about upholding the statutes of Yahweh, keeping the statutes and the commandments of Yahweh. I challenge you. This is a challenge. I'm challenging you, and the Most High is challenging you. And with that being said, we're gonna remove these glasses and we're gonna rotate over to these other ones here so that Brother Kedwin Yah will be able to see. Because yesterday I couldn't see. I didn't have my glasses. And I was squinching my eyes up through the whole episode trying to see. But we prepared today. And so, I'm excited, y'all. I hope y'all are too. Because this is going to be a challenge. And so, I'm going to quiet it down just a little bit more so y'all can hear these commandments loud and clear. I want y'all to be able to hear them loud and clear. And so, by the way, if anybody doesn't know exactly where the commandments are, you can find the Ten Commandments in the book of Exodus, which is going to be chapter 20, verses 2 through 17. Then you can also find them in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 5, verses 6 through 21. Exodus chapter 20, verses 2 through 17. Then in Deuteronomy chapter 5, verses 6 through 21. And I'm going to be sharing these out of the King James Version. Let me get me one more swig of my hot cocoa here. I've been doing cocoa for a couple of days because trying to lay off that coffee I was drinking. I think I was just drinking too much coffee. But I do me some cocoa now in the morning and then I'm good. But that coffee, I be wanting to drink that all day. So let's let's share a little insight for a minute. You know, I basically came up with this idea because I can see where the world is in real bad shape today. The world is in bad shape, y'all. I'm telling you, man. And I'm gonna tell you it's because I think the way the narrative is taken that we no longer have to uphold the laws of Yahweh, the Most High, and keep the instruction that was given by Christ, Yeshua, as a demonstration. He demonstrated the law unto us. Like you said, he didn't come to abolish it, but to fulfill it by example. So we need to know how important it is and what that really means to our lives and how we live. Because I mean, come on now, the way the basic lifestyle is today, it is lawlessness, flat out. You know, no matter how you look at it, whatever it may be. If you ain't doing nothing but holding a job, you going to a factory or whatever it is you doing, you going somewhere, you working. Basically, I feel like you're slaving because, especially if you're a so-called Afro-American, you ain't doing nothing but slaving for the man. That's what you're doing because it's all set up to benefit him and Lucifer's people. Them the ones who gonna benefit. So let's go ahead and start sharing these commandments. And this is the first one. This is coming out of Exodus chapter 20, and this is verse 2. Well, no, this is the first one. Let me see something real quick here, because I had them pulled up in both Deuteronomy and okay, here we go. So in Deuteronomy, it starts off with number verse 6, which that's chapter 5, and this verse says 6 through 21 in Deuteronomy. But then in Exodus, it's chapter 20. It's supposed to be 2 through 17, but over here I'm looking at one. Oh, they just got them in the order. Okay, I'll see what that is. Okay, so let's go ahead and share these. I don't know why I want to share them out of Deuteronomy instead of Exodus. However, I'm going to just go ahead and share Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 6. And it reads, I am thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage. That was the first Yahweh speaking of who he is, and he was the one who led them by the hand out of bondage, from the house of bondage. Out of Egypt, out of bondage. The house of bondage. Number 7 reads, Thou shalt have none other gods before me. Verse 8, Thou shalt not make thee any graven images, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters beneath the earth. Verse 9, Thou shalt not bow down thyself unto them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. Verse 10, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and kept my commandments. Verse 11. Thou shalt not take thy name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Verse 12. Keep the Sabbath day to sanctify it, as the Lord thy God hath commanded thee. Verse 13. 6 days thou shalt labor and do all thy work. 14. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thine oxen, nor thine ass, nor any of thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within the gates, that thy manservant and thy maidservant may rest as well as thou. 15. And remember that thou was a servant in the land of Egypt, and that and that the Lord thy God brought thee out thence through a mighty hand and by a stretched out arm. Therefore thy God commanded thee to keep the Sabbath day. 16. Honor thy father and thy mother, as thy Lord thy God hath commanded thee, that thy days may be thy days may be prolonged, and that it may go well with thee in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. 17. Thou shalt not kill. 18. Neither shalt thou commit adultery. 19. Neither shalt thou steal. 20. Neither shalt thou bear false witness against thy neighbor. And 21. The last one. Neither shalt thou desire thy neighbor's wife, neither shalt thou covet thy neighbor's house, his field, or his manservant, or his maidservant, his ox, or his ass, or anything that is in thy neighbor's. So, we can look at a lot of situations today. When it says to honor thy mother and thy father, um, this is something that is definitely not going on today. Young generation has no respect for the elders, none whatsoever, and that's not a good thing. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. One of the main reasons that is because these children are not taught how to live uh, by the law. They're taught to live lawlessness. These young children, they worshiping gods, images. They getting tattoos. They all tatted up. We know a scripture in the word that says we shouldn't put markings on our bodies. Um, I'm guilty of an earring. I got a nose ring and an earring. I don't wear them no more, but I do have the holes. So, I'm just looking at how the condition the world is in today. My guess is because the world chooses to live lawlessly. So I challenge you. All. Can you uphold them laws? Just 24 hours. Um, I'm definitely trying to. This far, I've been doing okay. Yeah, this far, been doing okay. Um, However, I'm gonna be honest with you all. whether I make it or if I don't make it. I'm gonna be honest about it. I'll be back on here tomorrow talking to y'all about what experience I had or whatever, you know. I'm definitely gonna do that, you know. So like I said yesterday, if you think it's a stupid idea, drop a one in the comment for me. You know what I'm saying? Once again, would y'all please start subscribing, start sharing, start liking it, start leaving comments. You know what I mean? And I know my topics a lot of times are just boring to the everyday people, especially young people, because they just ain't got time to be listening to nothing about the Bible. Because, you know, they're, I would say their mindsets are in a totally different era right now, which is real quick pace, you know, very quick pace. Very quick pace. So, no, I ain't trying to slow down here, none of that, you know. So, hey, I'm just saying, I'm sitting up here combing my hair and acting like I'm in the mirror. I know they probably tripping on me. No, but yeah, I mean, let's go back over some of these. Now, I want to share, I'm going to share these ones now. I shared the first ones that's out of Deuteronomy. I want to share these out of Exodus now. The first one is, thou shalt have no gods, excuse me, thou shalt have no other gods before me. That's one. Number two is, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Number three, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Number four, thou shalt not take thy name of the Lord in vain. Number five, honor thy father and thy mother. Number six, thou shalt not kill. Number seven, thou shalt not commit adultery. Number eight, thou shalt not steal. Number nine, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. Now that was 10. Let me continue to see, because those show went quick. Seemed like it was longer in the other one. But that was it. That was all 10 of them. So, you know, with that being said, like I said, I'm challenging you to see if you can keep the commandments for 24 hours. I shared those commandments. If you don't know where they are, once again, that's going to be Exodus chapter 20, verses 2 through 17. And then in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 5, verses 6 through 21. And with that being said, once again, I am yours truly, Brother Kedwin Yah, and the Yah's for Yahweh and His Christ, Yeshua. Y'all know how I do it. May all be blessed in this world of mess. Y'all make sure y'all come back now again, you hear? Please like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good old stuff. And I'm out. Bye-bye.